Greetings once again from Victoria. My name is Garnet Schulhauser, and I'm the author of 5 books in the metaphysical spiritual genre. And you can find out more information about my books on my website, which is garnetschulhauser.com. But today I'm going to focus on 2 modalities that I practice in. The first one is quantum healing hypnosis technique, or QHHT, and in that I'm a level 2 practitioner. And I'm also a practitioner in the Beyond Quantum Healing modality, or BQH for short. But before we get into the serious topic of today, I'd like to relate to you a very funny short story that I heard recently. It seems that one day a man arrives at the pearly gates and is greeted by St. Peter. St. Peter greets the man and says, "Can you tell me if you've done anything good in your life that would justify me allowing you into the paradise of heaven?" Well, the man thinks for a few moments, and then he says, "Well, once I was in a bar in Arizona, and I see a very lovely young lady sitting all by herself. But before I could move in to introduce myself, a gang of Hell's Angels members come storming into the bar. Soon they begin tossing around this young lady and harassing all the other men in the bar." And St. Peter says, "Well, what did you do?" The man says, "Well, first I went outside and kicked over all of their motorbikes. Then I came back in and I sought out the biggest, meanest, ugliest biker. I went up to him, slapped his face, yanked his earring out of his ear, and said, 'Look, you guys, you have a choice. You either clear out now and leave this woman alone, or you're going to have to deal with me.' Well, St. Peter was really impressed, and he said, 'And when did this happen?' And the man said, 'About 5 minutes ago.' Today I'd like to read you some testimonials from some very satisfied clients who had QHHT or BQH sessions with me. Now, just to refresh your memories, in both QHHT and BQH sessions, the client is induced to a very deep hypnotic trance known as the theta level. And this is done using words and imagery in a technique that was developed by Dolores Cannon over a period of many years. Once in the trance, the client is regressed to one or more past lives chosen for them by their higher self. Now, these lives can be past lives, parallel lives, or even future lives. And they can depict lives as humans on Earth, or as other animals on Earth, or even as other life forms on other planets. We never know where the client is going to go. The life chosen for them by their higher self usually has some relevance to their current life. Oftentimes, someone who is very important in that past life is also playing a very important role in the client's current life. Sometimes in the past life, the client is shown there are important people in that past life that are also playing important roles in the client's current life. And clients often can understand their relationship with the people in their current life based upon what may have happened in that past life. And sometimes they are shown a past life where there was some conflict or unresolved karma between the client and someone in that past life, which has spilled over into the current life, and they are now dealing with that unresolved karma with somebody in their current life. All these revelations are really helpful to the client to understand why they're facing some of the challenges they're facing, or why they are not getting along with some of the people in their current life. Now, when the client is regressed to a past life, they're actually reliving parts of that past life. It's very real to them, and they will oftentimes get very emotional about the things they see. The vast majority of my clients have been extremely satisfied with their sessions, and they leave with a renewed sense of purpose and new energy to carry on with the rest of their journeys. Now, I'd like to read a few testimonials I have received from satisfied clients, which I have posted on my website. And so, if you will forgive me, I will read from some of the testimonials I have received. The first one is from a lady in Victoria, British Columbia, and I quote, "Meeting with Garnet and having a QHHT session with him opened up a big window to see the wide range of possibilities that life has to offer to heal, align, feel balanced, and at ease with myself. I left his home with an overwhelming feeling of joy and peace. Allowing Garnet to guide me through this experience has brought so much peace and acceptance of love. I am forever grateful to Garnet. The next one is from a young lady who was truly pleased with her QHHT session, and her testimonial reads as follows, and I quote, "My QHHT session with Garnet was truly life-changing. He does a phenomenal job at clearly explaining everything about the process and has a very calm energy, which makes the conversations very comfortable. Upon listening to my session recording, I was incredibly impressed with how he intuitively guided the questions, extracting as much information as possible, both from the past life and my higher self. He did such a thorough job eliciting useful details and answers to questions I didn't even know that I actually had in the first place. He is such a warm, kind, and wise soul. I am eternally grateful for the opportunity he brought to me by facilitating this session. It was beyond enlightening and transformational, and, as a bonus, I was able to heal a skin condition that I had been living with for over 8 years. Words cannot truly convey my deep appreciation and gratitude. Thank you, Garnet." And then the last one from another lady in one of my sessions, and I quote, "I was guided by my higher self to seek a QHHT session with Mr. Garnet, and it was a beautiful experience. I especially liked the pre-interview where just letting it all out that I had experienced in my life felt like an energetic release. He offered a safe, comfortable space and compassion and understanding. The trance itself led me to one past life which felt significant because it made me understand some of the blocks I felt in this life. Knowing about it helped me send love and light to that life and release the energy. The entire session was very professional, safe, and enjoyable. The part where we connected to my higher self gave me answers that I had intuitively received before. However, it confirmed that I should listen to my inner voice and fully trust it. And I found myself communicating with my guides and higher self more openly since the session." Anyway, very happy to receive those testimonials. There are more testimonials on my website, which is Garnet Schulhauser, QHHT.com. And if you go to that website and click on the testimonial tab, you can read more testimonials about some of my sessions. That's all for now, folks. Enjoy your journey, and remember to keep on dancing.